First third grade class. We are your hosts for our November Awards Assembly. We are taping this video on Pajama Day, so that's why we all are in PJs.
I'm Dallas. I want to tell you about our Bright Future Blue Barrel collection for this month of December. Each school selects their own item to collect. We are collecting new Hot Wheel cars to donate to Children's Mercy Hospital.
Hi, I'm Caden. Our first awards are the Wildcats of the Month and our Service Above Self. The Wildcats of the Month is given to 2 students in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. The Service Above Self award goes to a 3rd grader who gives back in some way. Here's our counselor, Mr. Graber, to present these awards.
All right, thanks for that. So we're going to start with our Service Above Self, which is sponsored by our Rotary Club. And our Service Above Self goes to a 3rd grade student who goes above and beyond with their character and their actions. So this month's recipient is 3rd grader Gavin Guntert. So congratulations to Gavin. Our next awards are our Wildcats of the Month, which are sponsored by our Harrisonville Police Department, and we always appreciate their support. And we'll start with our 1st grade Wildcats of the Month. They are Madison Harrell and Brady Williams. Our 2nd grade Wildcats of the Month are Carly Garrett and Sydney McKernan. And our 3rd grade Wildcats of the Month are Jackson Whelan and Harper Chenoweth. Congratulations to all of our award winners. And finally, Mrs. Sumner and I both every month select a class that we feel really demonstrates character and kindness and collaboration. So we always pick a counseling class. So this month, the counseling award goes to the 2nd grade class of Mrs. Singenthaler. Congratulations to that, the 2nd grade class.
I'm Britton. I want to thank everyone who came out for our Couples Night a few weeks ago. We made $1,173.27, which will help our field day in May.
Next up are our Character Trait Award winners. The Character Trait Awards are given to 2 students chosen by their classroom teacher who have exhibited self-control during the month of November. Here's our principal, Dr. Falke, to announce this month's winners.
Thank you so much. Now here are our winners for November's Self-Control Character Trait Awards. Everly Connard, Zachary Dover, Maddie Schroeder, Audrey Powers, Zachary Pruitt, Adeline Cannonblee, Dallas Hall, Samuel Kushikov, Amelia Collazo, Braden Kukendall, Paisley Opat, Connor Endicott, Mason Krabs, Aria Woolery, Kason Bales, Brecklin Wilson, Corbin Huff, Cody Vanover, Emery Saunders, Bentley Johnson, Rory Barnes, Johnny Guzman, Ensley Morris, Xander Dennis, Brogan Witherspoon, Kalia Clark, Josie Hillman, Jairo Garcia, Titus Tiemann, Cassidy Irvin, Kinsley Brown, Elena Hunter, Olivia Talbert, Faith Clifton, Layla Reynolds, Wesley Lawson, Bryson Westover, Elena Clark, Charlotte Obermiller, Keegan Reinhardt, Easton Moore, Alea Stout, Ella Baldwin, Gunnar McCubbin, Bo Starforth, and Sarah Doherty. Congratulations to our winners.
Hi,
My name is Maylee, and I want to thank all our families who came to our fall feast. We had so much fun having lunch with all our families.
Hi, I'm Riley, and our mathematician of the month is the next award. This award is given to one student chosen by their classroom teacher that has done an outstanding job within math over the past month, whether in class participation, assignments, or practice. They have gone above and beyond that is expected to achieve more in math. Here is Mrs. Shrout to announce our winners.
Hi guys, it's Ms. Shrout. Thank you for that introduction and congratulations to all of our mathematicians. Zoe Crotty, Eli Long, Zahara Elisi, Caden Brown, Wesley Matthews, Oliver Moreland, Alan Nugan, Hadley Wyatt, McKinley Marriott, Jace Ekstrom, Max Talby, Calais Taylor, Benton Litchfield, Jeremiah Sims, Teller Linville, Aiden Pickens, Dakota Bird, Ben Randazzo, John Ekstrom, Alexander Hunter, Colton Nutter, Carter Barkhurst, and Eva Claxton. Great job, guys!
I'm Callie, and I'm here to introduce our special teachers to present their awards. And here are Mrs. Bathgate, Mrs. Hearn, Coach Thorpe, and Mrs. Lawman.
All right, good morning, Wildcats. We are going to announce our Art in the Community for this month. This month we've got Evelyn Roach, Adeline Roberts, Paisley Opat, Macklin Hamilton, Ava Plant, Mila Barrett, Tommy Hall, and Ella Baldwin. Our color team winners for this month is Orange Team, and then our class award for this month is Miss Gerke's class.
Hi Wildcats and Wildcat families. I want to start off today by just saying congratulations to all the third graders for their wonderful performance last night, December in our town, and thank you to all the staff and parents and people who just helped make that possible by pitching in and lending a helping hand and doing whatever was needed to help the kids with that performance. Well, today I'm also excited to bring you some award winners in the music room. I'm going to start with the 3 classes that earned the Bravo Award for working together as a team, as a class, to follow rules and work hard and follow music expectations and to further develop their musical skills. So here we go. The 3rd grade winners, it was a tough one. There was a close race this month, but on the very final day, the winner ended up being Mrs. Hawkins' class. In 2nd grade, the winners are Mrs. Peters' class. And in 1st grade, congratulations to Mrs. French Ward's class. And now for our individual Music Star Awards. In Mrs. T. Brown's class, Asher Atkin. In Mrs. Comfort's class, Sam Kushikoff. In Mrs. Geary's class, Cora Hawkins. In Mrs. Gerke's class, Connor Boyd. In Mrs. Hammond's class, Emery Sanders. In Mrs. Hawkins' class, Easton Choate. And in Mrs. Hopper's class, Elena Hunter. In Ms. Harrigan's class, Parker Jackson. In Mrs. Hastings' class, Finnegan Parkhurst. In Mrs. Holman's class, Alexis Cavender. In Mrs. Knight's class, Armani Hampton. In Mrs. Peters' class, Mila Barrett. In Mrs. Siegenthaler's class, Andres Lomelli. In Mrs. Studley's class, Charlotte Griffey. In Mrs. Blomquist's class, Malachi Francis. In Mrs. Amy Brown's class, Audrey Powers. In Mrs. Cooper's class, Maggie McCracken. In Mrs. Florence's class, Rowan Terwilliger. In Mrs. French Ward's class, Alan Nagayan. In Mrs. Hearn's class, Ember Berger. In Ms. Maxwell's class, Madeline Ray. And in Mrs. Mitchell's class, Phoebe Hogan. Congratulations, Wildcat musicians.
Hi there, Coach Thorpe here, and I am going to announce our sportsmanship award winners for individuals and class. For 1st grade, we have Paisley Kuntz and Daxton Kennedy. Very good job. 2nd grade, Zoe Beebe and Oliver Holland, congratulations. And third grade, Nora Davis and Benny Lettington, congratulations. And our class award goes to our first grade class, Miss French Ward. Congratulations, guys.
Good morning, Wildcats. This is Mrs. Lavin, and today I am presenting the Library Award to a class that I love when they come in. They are just perfect and sweet. They do an amazing job of getting their books turned in time, get along so well, and just are always doing the right thing. And I give that award to Mrs. Brown's first grade class. Congratulations.
I am Winnie, and I want to thank all of our families and friends who came to watch our program last night. We also want to thank Mrs. Hearn for all the work she put into our program. We had so much fun. We'd like to share one of our songs with you.
It's a fiesta! Like the Templarios, spin the old piñata. Wanna be a party? Don't you dare say nada. Viva las posadas, like a celebration. It's a tradition in the generations. La fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta. Viva mariachis, on the mini sombreros, wonderful riders, passing los niñeros. See the people dancing for the celebration. It's a big tradition to the generations. La fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta. La fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta. Like the luminarias, spin the old piñatas. Gonna be a party, don't you dare say nada. Viva las posadas, for the celebration. It's a big tradition, dancing generations. La fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta, la fiesta. Come to the fiesta.
I'm Remy, and before we go, I want to remind you that we will release school early on Thursday, December 21st. Students will get out at 12:30, and then we'll have our winter break through January 3rd. We'll come back to school on January 4th. Thank you for joining us for today's assembly. Have a great weekend.